Yo, what's going on guys, this is Saul here and welcome to another video on the channel. We are actually doing a post-com today and we're going into this match against Liverpool, so I've already played this but I'm just recording over it to see what it's like. And the game's underway. As you can see, we're away at Anfield, so I was hoping for a good match here and I wanted to get a win. And here at Liverpool, our James Milner sends through Benteke, but he makes a mess of it in the end. De Bruyne, he passed out to the right hand side to Yaya Toure, strikes low, but it is a save. And now, this is where it's hard on post commentaries because, they just scored, so we're losing 1-0. It's hard on post comms because there's loads of action and you've got to try and keep up with it. But I've done well, I think. So here we are on the right side with Lewan. We come in the inside and we're going all the way with Lewan, and we make it 1-1. It is in the top left hand corner. 1-1. It's looking like we can do something with this. And my phone's just gone off. Thank you, phone. Thank you. Anyway, so we're moving on. Lallana gets it with Milner, who has a close shot, but it did go wide, so not too bad. Now we here have Company, who's passing down to left to Gael Clichy. He's going to pass inside to Kevin De Bruyne. James Milner tackles, and now Liverpool have an attack. And at this point, I was actually rather scared what was going to happen because Benteke had a lot of space on this left hand side, and Lallana kind of still got it, but eventually we do come away with it. Here I wanted to make a move through the middle to Sami Nasri, but they have a good defence in Skirtle to deny me doing that. And now Markovic jumps over my slide tackle. James Milner's tackled. Markovic is on the inside, is absolutely done Clichy. Oh, he's still going. Passes to Milner, tries to shoot from a dodgy angle, and it is still 1-1. And here we are with Gundogan in the 90th minute now, trying to get 3 points, and the whistle goes, so it is ending in a 1-1 draw, which isn't too bad because we still get a point out of it. And now here we are just back at the main area going to contracts because Jesus Navas just asked for more wages, which I was like, okay, I'll give you more wages. And he wanted 120, which I was like, whoa, that's a lot, but I decided to give him in the end just because I didn't want to lose him. And I kind of need him just for the end of this season in case De Bruyne might get an injury or something like that. So I gave him it, and then we moved on. Decided to change up the team. Oh god, sent me these stupid messages. And as you can see on your screen, I think De Bruyne did just get injured. I can't remember if he did get injured, but it just say he does get injured, but I can't remember that happening because I've recorded this video quite a while ago and now I'm doing a post-com over it like later into the future, but I can't remember that happening, so that's actually kind of weird that I've just said that. But anyway, we have a sim game here against Middlesbrough that I'm hoping to get a win out of. And yes, we get 2-0 win. Pozo and Aguero do get the goals, giving us 3 points. And now we're coming up to an Emirates FA Cup game against Watford, which I was also going to sim, so I did actually sim this in the end. And here we are, about to sim it. Navas accepts his contract. Italy, I wasn't really bothered about Italy at this point. I was just kind of putting that out of my mind, just like, oh, I'm not bothered about that no more. We go into the game against Watford hoping for a win. We're at home, we're playing a decent side, and it is a 1-1 draw, so that will go to an FA Cup replay. And now you can see the big one, Sporting. I don't know if you've just seen on the calendar, but the calendar I think actually messed up there a little bit. But anyway, we're going to jump into the game against Sporting in a second, I think. Yeah, look, I go to the calendar. Look at this. We have a game against Sporting and then a game against Watford the day after. I've never ever seen that in career mode. Let me know in the comment section below if you've witnessed this in career mode and it's happened to you at some point. But as you can see, we're going to our squad and we change it up, trying to put out our strongest squad possible. And it is a pretty strong squad that we have. We do put Gundogan on the right, actually, I do think. but I was just trying to do as much as I can to have a strong squad for this game, because I really want to get through against Sporting, and we'll find out if we do to the game we go. Just start the game, just doing some passing, trying to work with it here. And now we pass it down the left hand side to Aguero. This is, no, it was Lewandowski where he gets tackled in the end, and that is them getting a free kick. Are they going to do anything from this free kick? You'll find out, and they do nothing. We come away with the ball. Nasri passes down to Aguero, and we walk away with it. And now Silva's on the ball, and I was really getting frustrated at this point because I couldn't actually get the ball away, as you can see. But eventually Matuidi tackles, and we get away. Now they have a corner, and they've headed in. So at this point I was so annoyed, and we're 1-0 down. So I knew we had to do something, because I couldn't go out against Sporting. Yes, they're quite a decent side in career mode, but I wasn't happy with how this was going. So here we are with Aguero now, trying to send through Lewan, but Lewan is not in a really good position there. It comes out to Julian Korb. Korb passes to Matuidi. He sends it down this left hand side to Nasri. What's Nasri going to do with it? At this point I couldn't really find a way through, so I was just passing around, really. So Gundogan now into the path of Korb, and we get tangled up with Gundogan, which makes us fall, and they come away with it. I was so annoyed at that point though. Nacho gets tackled, and they are going down his right hand side now with Carrillo. He's gone past both my players there, just like they're not even there. And now they send a ball in, and Company puts his head on it, sending it out for a corner. And do they do something with this corner? I can't remember. Do they? No, Joat claims it in the air. And here we are with Matuidi passing to Aguero. He goes past 1, goes past 2, and goes past 3, and it goes past the keeper. And it is 1-1. So at this point I was just so like, yes, come on, there's still time to get the win. So I was really going for it at this point. And as you can see, Lewandowski is coming in the middle. I was really going for it here. But then at the end I kind of like messed up the attack, and we couldn't really do anything with it, and we do get tackled in the end. And now in the 90th minute all I had to do was defend, and I knew I could do it, but I couldn't do it. It's the 90th minute, it's stoppage time, and that has just sent them through to the quarterfinals. But no, we can still get a draw. No, we can't. We can't run through them, and that's gonna be it. At this point I was like, come on, let's just get one more attack, and we do get one. No, we don't get one more attack, we get tackled. And that's it. We're out of the Champions Cup. So unfortunate, but what happens, and that just happens, so we've got to put it past us. And as you can see, there's some of the other results. Pause your screen right now if you want to see the results, but they are the other results from the Champions Cup. And now what we're doing here is just going back to the main hub area thingy, whatever it's called, this main home. So instantly we have a game against Watford, which I was really not happy about. So now I've got Pozo asking for more playtime, and I wanted to go to the FA Cup just to see who was still in it and everything. So we have Everton going through, and Man United have won the Capital One Cup, as you can see, and the Champions Cup is all there, the Europa League and all that. We're top of the Barclays Premier League, but Man United can go above us if they win their next game, which I'm not looking forward to because I know for a fact they will. But I know what happens. I've actually finished recording the whole season, so I know what happens in the end. Who's won the league, who hasn't won the league, who's been relegated, who hasn't been relegated, and all that stuff. So yeah. Now we're just changing up the squad for this game against Watford. I wanted to put out a fairly decent squad because I did want to win here, and I wanted to progress in the FA Cup, and you will find out if we do or not right now. When the game's getting simmed, because I do again just sim the game. I knew I could definitely get the win. I wasn't really too nervous about it. I thought I would do it, and we do get a 1-0 win now. Us getting goal. And here we are looking at the calendar again, and we have 2 games in the Italian thingy, so I just decided to sim on the calendar and get past both of them because I didn't really care about the international friendlies, so I just skipped forward to a day before the game against Burnley. And as you can see, we've got a lot here. So we've got an injury, players returning, tournament prize money, all that sort of stuff. And then we have our squad, so we're going to go into the game against Burnley and we sim this game. I know I'm simming a lot of games, it's just because I want to try and smash through these episodes and these games as quick as I can and get this series done, so then we can maybe focus on our Minecraft series, which if you haven't seen our video earlier today, go check it out. There we do get a 1-0 win. Yeah, so go check out episode 2 if you haven't seen that already. And here we are coming up to another game against Bournemouth, which we again sim. Yes, I know it's kind of frustrating that I'm simming a lot, but I'm just not really bothered about playing against teams like Bournemouth because you know my luck on FIFA, it's absolutely shocking. And we do actually put Donyo in the team as well. Donyo? Yeah, we'll put him in the team as well just to give some of the youngsters a run maybe. And we do... oh, I'm tired. We do go to sim the game against Bournemouth. Yes, here we are, just going to sim the game. And that was an injured player who was on our bench that we had to be replaced. And here we are, coming in, we get an injury instantly in the first minute, but then we get a 1-0 win in the end, so it wasn't too bad in the end, so it kind of went well, but it kind of went wrong. But yeah, I think there is music about to kick in right now, so if you've enjoyed this episode, smash the like button, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace out, guys.